2022 is ending, and officially we are now, when I'm recording this video, it's 20, I forgot the date. Okay, it's currently 23 23rd, I guess, of December, and now it's Friday. And yeah, and I didn't have anything to do today. Tomorrow is the Christmas Eve, so I won't have a lot of time to record this video. So I decided to talk about um, my year. So 2022 was like a crazy year, like really chaotic, because you know uh, I did many things. Like one of the things I promised when the year began began began, I promised that I really wanted to try to do the things that I was really scared about. Uh, of course, many people know that, some people don't, but I'm really shy. I'm a really shy person. And I know that I am a Leo, but still I am very shy. And like talking to other people feels really a challenge for me. It feels like a challenge for me. And like my biggest challenge ever, when I see someone close to me, like asking their name, is really difficult. It has been for like more than 6 years by now, and I always made up excuses for my fears. I always said that, oh no, I antisocial. I just don't want to make friends. I just don't like people. You know, I like being alone. But in fact, something I realized before the year of 2022 started, I realized that I really wanted to try. There are many things that I regret, and I still regret a lot, painfully regret uh, not doing. I feel like I regret more things I didn't do than things I did. One of the things is not giving a chance to people. So something I tried this year of 2022 is trying to make friends. Uh, I made some friends, I guess 10 friends, but you know, it's for me, it's an accomplishment, a big accomplishment. And don't get me wrong, it's not like I want to, I don't, I cannot live alone. I pretty much enjoy being alone, but sometimes people, I feel like people deserve like getting known. Sometimes I have like someone really amazing by my side, and I was thinking like, what uh um, what am I missing? You know, what a special person I'm missing. So when you give a chance to someone, to meet someone, this is like very special. Sometimes the person disappoints you because you don't. It's not like the person that you imagined they to be, but you know sometimes you feel really proud of yourself and you feel really grateful for having the idea of talking to that person. So that's why I decided to try to talk to a lot of people, of course, because of my regrets of not giving chance to people. But yeah, I met some people, some amazing people. I went to cra- not crazy places, but I went to some places alone, and this is like a very another accomplish for me because I know this is gonna be really embarrassing to say, but I didn't like going out alone. Most of the time, I had someone with me. So this year, I wanted to be independent. I wanted to try doing things alone. So I went to like some places alone, and other places I went with friends that I met not on the internet, but people like friends of my other friends, like related friends. Um, but still, I didn't know that those people in real life. I just met. I just like talked through the WhatsApp, Instagram. So I hang out with these people. I went in February. I went to my friend wedding. I know she was very young. She was a very young girl, and she was marrying. I went to her wedding especially because I wanted to socialize. I did some friends. I met some people. Most of them I don't have like more contact. I'm not in touch with them, but I still feel okay. Like I did it. I talked to other people. This is like amazing. So one of my accomplishments of 2022 is getting to know people, like giving a chance to people. This is something I wouldn't do before. So yeah. The other thing that happened this year was like me turning 18, the most scared thing ever. Um, you know, turning 18 is not easy for many people, and I when I turned 18, I didn't feel anything. I didn't feel anything um, at all. I just felt like, okay, this is a happy moment. I really want to enjoy it. So like I bought cake. Um, I lighted up the candles. Um, just I just celebrated with my my family, and yeah, this is like really normal. Um, yeah. But like I won't say that before turning 18 I didn't feel scared. Um, I feel like we feel this way when we are turning 18, not because we are turning 18, it's because like we have this idea that we are living childhood, and like we cannot be irresponsible. We have to be really really responsible. We have to you know be an adult, and like there's like a lot of pressure around this, and I felt this pressure. I won't lie that I didn't felt, but you know it's like I don't know if I cry of emotion or if I cry out of happiness. Okay, so turning 18 felt like sad because it's a moment, it's a very unique moment. You just turn 18 once, they say. But if you think about it, um, you are just 40 once. You are 50 once. Like, what's the difference of being 18? It's like, yeah, people say that you are very young, and I understand why Jane Fonda once said that being young is the most scary thing ever, and I really agree with her. No. Oh. Okay, so yeah, right now I understand why she said that. Um, but yeah, this year I did, despite meeting people, going to places alone, turning 18. Uh, I oh, my friend's wedding, my premature friend's wedding. Um, I started many projects that I was really scared of starting. One of them being my YouTube channel that you are watching right now. Like, back in time, like years ago, I wouldn't create this channel because I would be so afraid of what people would think. Uh, but something I always wanted to do is making videos. Um, but I remember when I was a child, not really a child, I think maybe 13, I did videos alone. Like, I tried to do videos alone, with my small cell phone. Uh, yeah, it didn't work because the videos were so bad, and I didn't have like self-confidence and self-esteem enough to post them on the internet. And if I did, I would probably become a meme. So yeah, thank God I decided to do this like 3 4 years. I still think I have a lot to improve, but right now I'm just happy because I started something I was really afraid of trying before. So yeah, the YouTube channel was one of my projects, and the other project was my book. I wrote a book in Portuguese. It's not in English. That it's called, A Menina que Escrevia sobre os Mortos. It's the translation is the girl that writes about the dead. Uh, the translation would be the girl that writes about the dead. The translation would be the girl that writes about the dead. And yeah, it's a short story. It's on Amazon, but it's only in Portuguese. But I started to write a book in English, and it's on Wattpad. It's incomplete. I'm still writing it, so it's ongoing. It's an ongoing mode. It's the Raven King. It's the name of the book. This is one of my biggest projects because I never would imagine myself writing in English because it's not my first language, as you probably notice it. Um, yeah, I have another project, a romance, fantasy, mix it with romance that I'm writing, in Portuguese. I have like two projects, one in English, another in Portuguese. So I started both like at the same time, and I plan to finish them in 2023. So this year I wrote a lot, and there was moments that I felt really overwhelmed. I felt like an extreme amount of anxiety. uh, yeah um, I tried really hard to not feel anxious, but I was like dealing, as I said before, I was dealing with so many emotions, so many things at the same time, that I felt like it was really impossible to not feel anxious. There was moments that I just burnt out everything. I cried. I tried to just let go of everything. My diary, my journal was full this year because I wrote a lot. Um, yeah, and finally, something really special that happened to me was my trip to California and New York City. Um, what can I say about it? That was like really special for me. It was my first time in those cities. Not my first time in the US, but my first time in the solo, Californian, in the Californian ground and New Yorkian ground. Um, it was in November, and I was really scared because I never talked to anyone in English. No, it's a lie. Actually talked to some people in English, but not really like this intense. And yeah, it was a really challenging trip that I did because we had flights delayed. Um, we almost missed our hotels because the reservations were also delayed, but some of them wanted to do a cancellation. And fortunately, I didn't sleep in the car, my rented car. So yeah, this was a crazy trip. There was moments that I just felt like, oh, I don't wanna be a traveler anymore. Like I give up of this life. But something like I learned is that if you wanna be a traveler, you have to be open to deal with many problems, many things, stressful, really stressful things. Yeah. So in general, there was a lot of things happening. Um, but fortunately, I was able to do everything that I wanted to do, and yeah, it just you know, it's just special for me. Um, fortune. Just let hope that. Just let's hope that 2023 is full of bravery. It's full of um, passion. It's full of passion, full of um, creativity. Uh, on the other project that I did was like makeup. For some who don't know, who might not know, I am a makeup artist. As you can see, really exaggerated. Um, but I do some makeup and I post them on my Instagram account. let's be real, I'm not really a social media kind of person. I still prefer reading a book instead of being on social media. But um I don't know, I felt like, yeah, I do a lot of makeups. Why not post them to let the world see my art? So there I have like an Instagram account. So this is like very crazy. So that's it. Oh, let me see the time. Oh, I spent 20 minutes talking. I have to edit this video. So okay, this was my year. Thank you for watching. Uh, this was a really special video for me because we all have to do like a list of amazing things that happened in your year. Um, you know, maybe you say my year was really terrible, but there are always things that always make your year special, and you have to recognize them. So yeah, if you want to share them with me, just write down on the comments um, three things, three amazing things that happened in your year of 2022, just to let me know that we all have happy and bad moments. This year had a lot of this, like almost every day was bad or really happy. Yeah, that's it. Thank you. Thank you for watching. Thank you. Bye.